everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's just a little video. I really wanted to do some encapsulated acrylics today. I am coming in with a voiceover. So I'm using Glitter Planet Now May. Absolutely love it so much. So we've just got the perfect pink and the clear and the number 10 Glitter Planet brush. Now May, absolutely love it. It's got, just look at those sequins and glitter just moving around, absolutely beautiful. I think this is my go-to acrylic from now on, and I'm also using their tips. This is my new monomer dish that I got from Shein. I did do a Shein Now haul yesterday, so you can go and check that out on my videos. So these are the Glitter Planet tips. They are quite curved. I'm not really a lover of curved ones, but I do like these ones because they're not extreme. So yeah, I think I might prefer these tips than all my other ones. This is also their monomer. Yeah, so I'm going to try my best to keep this in real time if I can. I'm going to be doing just encapsulated like little love hearts for kind of like a Valentine Day set. And I'm finishing it off with a matte top coat. I love the look of the matte on top of this. I wasn't sure whether to go with matte or with shiny, but I think matte just complements it so much more. Yeah, so I'm just popping a thin layer of clear acrylic all over my nails. It just helps to blend in the false tip to your natural nail, so you don't have that little ridge. And I do, again, as always, I have got a base coat on all of my nails. On my index finger, this one, I have got about 4 layers of base coat because I whacked my nail really hard when it had a acrylic nail on there. This was going back quite like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's just been sore ever since. So it's only very, very, very slightly. Yeah, so it's been a bit sore, it's a bit tender, so I did put probably 4 or 5 layers of base coat on this one just to really protect my nails, so then I can just pop these off nice and easy. And trust me, they do pop off really easy. If you use a couple of layers of base coat, they really will pop off. You don't have to dig under there to pop them off. They just ping off so super, super, super easy. I haven't done my thumb, and at the end of the video I will get into the reason why I haven't done my thumb. Yeah, so I'll let you watch this bit and I will be back in a second. Okay, so that is all the clear acrylic laid. It's just so much easier doing it like this instead of sitting there filing the false nail into your natural nail, kind of just blending it, especially when you're just going to pop them off. There's no point doing all of that. So I'm just going in with a wet bead of acrylic, clear acrylic. I'm not doing it dry or medium, it is quite wet, and it's because I'm using some of these. They came from Shein as well. Again, that was only yesterday, so you can go yesterday, or it might have been the day before. No, it was yesterday, so you can go and check that out if you want to. they're rose, like a rose goldy pinky colour, and I'll tell you something, they are stunning, but they are a nightmare to pick up. I think this is like why I had to keep pausing and picking them up, because I just couldn't get them up properly. They were all like stuck together. I do this on most of the nails, bar the middle finger and the pinky. I do a nail bed, an extended nail bed. It's not brilliant, but you know, it's okay. With that pink that I showed you, that pink acrylic, and then I put these little love hearts on the tip of that nail. I do also add a few little white bits, white love hearts as well, just small ones, just to add a little bit of well, not colour, just a little bit of white to the nail, because it was a little bit bland. Yeah, so I'm going to try my hardest to keep this in real time. I think this set took, well, just for this hand, for 4 fingers, did take like 30 minutes, I want to say. So not too bad. Well, probably 40 minutes, because I did do a few bits like off camera. But yeah, I'll let you watch this. It's just I do it with all the nails, so there's not really much for me to say, but I'll let you watch this bit and I will be back in a second. Okay, so that's most of the nails done really. I'm going to encapsulate this one. I don't know if I did the rest off camera. I can't actually remember. I think I might have, but I could be completely wrong because I can't remember. But yeah, I know that bit was really boring just watching it. But I don't know if some of you kind of just want to see how long it takes me, how I do it. Obviously, if I speed it up, you can't really see like how slow I'm going. And I don't do like, you know, 1 bead, 2 bead, 3 bead method. I will use as many beads as I need to. Yeah, you just do what works for you. You don't have to do this 1 bead method and 2 bead and 3 bead method. If you're struggling, that's, you know, I've been doing acrylics for 2 years and I still can't do that. Especially on longer nails. I can probably do like the 1 bead method on really short nails, but not very often. So I keep checking the side of my nails, just to see where I need to build up. This one I did leave a little bit flat, and obviously you need that apex and you need to have it in the right place for structure and things like that, otherwise your nail will snap. Yeah, so you constantly check the side of your nails. It always looks like it's absolutely fine from face on, but as soon as you turn it to the side, you can see that actually it's flat. So I do end up going back in with one more bead towards the end of the video. I do that off camera, just to build up a little bit more, because it was slightly flat. Yeah, bad on me. So again, I will let you watch this and I shall be back. And I'm back. I know I haven't really spoke a lot in this video, but like I said, it's all the same. Most of the nails and things. Yeah, so there wasn't really much to say, but I kept it in real time for you guys. Some of you might be like, oh, this is so boring because it's all the same. I'm really sorry. But then there's some people that might want it to be in real time. So I'm just going to encapsulate. And let's talk about my thumb. I do show you a better angle towards the end of the video. So I didn't do my thumb, as you guys know. I was just showing you the bead there. It really polymerizes so nicely. Yeah, as you guys know, I've had lumpy, bumpy thumbnails and dips in it, and yeah, dents, like really big, deep dents in my nails since I was about 17. I talk about it quite a lot in my videos because I do get a lot of comments saying, you know, they look damaged and I should lay off the acrylics, but it has been like that since I was 17. You know, I'm 33 now and they've been like it ever since. I don't file them at all. Don't file them. And if I do put acrylics on there, which I think I've probably only done about 6 times since doing acrylics for the last 2 years. It's not very often that I do it. If I do it, then I put about 5 layers of base coat on, so I can just pop them off. So it's not damaging my thumb. My thumb's already damaged. Yeah, all the nail plate lifted and it just grew back like that. I don't want to say that it was as when I damaged them, they weren't as bad as what they are now. I've made them worse by picking my cuticle clean off. I mean, I've picked it off on both of my thumbs. I don't do it on any of my other fingers, just my thumbs. I don't know why I do it. It's a really, really big bad habit for me now. Completely out of shot. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I do it. It's a real big habit, and I'm trying my hardest not to pick them. So what I've done, I've never filed my thumbs. Never filed them. Like on top to try and, you know, make them all one, not even length, smooth, to make them all smooth, so that try and get those dips out and the lumps flat. Never done any of that. So what I done this morning is I got my e-file on a very, very, very low grit and put a sanding band on. I think it was a fine grit sanding band, and it was on super low, and I filed my thumbnails because they're really thick, super, super thick. Like I can bang them and it wouldn't hurt. You know, they are so thick. And because I had massive lumps and then I had massive dips, I filed them to smooth them out completely as best as I could. And every 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, I was checking my nail, pushing on my thumbnail, making sure there was no soft bits, making sure that I haven't filed too much to the point where my nail bed was super sore. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then I went around the cuticle part with a different like a different, I don't know what it is. It's a round bit. It's a round drill bit. It's tiny and it's really round. It is for like the side parts and the cuticle. Done that really soft. Base coat. Then I put that colour on. It's kind of like a pinky creamy colour. And then a top coat. And I've done it with both of my thumbs, so they do look so much better, and they're flat. I'm hoping if I can not pick, they will grow. Well, not even grow, they won't get lumpier. You know, they won't go back to how they were. Because, you know, I am a qualified nail technician and I should know all this. Ideally, if you have thumbs like mine, do not file. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to leave them alone. Cuticle oil in the morning and on the night time. Okay? But do not file. Let them grow out, and all the lumps and the bumps should grow out with your nail. I can't do that because it's a habit for me. So yeah, if you do have thumbs like mine, just leave them alone. Don't pick them. make sure you're putting cuticle oil on in the morning and on the night time. And do not file over the top to try and flatten them out like I did. I'm a qualified nail technician, so I know the risks of doing that. Yeah, but they are so much better. And they just look really, 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 really pretty now. I'll pop a picture on screen. If I took one, I can't remember. But I'll pop a picture on screen now. They just look so much better. They're not flat. They're not lumpy and bumpy. But I will see if I've got a picture of what they were like before and after. And I'll put that on screen now as well. So I didn't have a before one. I thought I did, but I haven't. But honestly, they just look so much better and they feel so much better. I can rub my finger over them and they're just so smooth. Whereas before, they were super thick and I had massive like dents in them. That's why I knew it was okay for me to file over the top very gently to smooth them out, because they were massively thick, like massively thick. So I knew I wasn't gonna really damage it anymore. I was just taking off that excess nail and just smoothing them out, and they're still quite thick, but I don't want to go overboard. Yeah, so that is, I'm pretty sure I show you at the end of my thumb, but because we spoke about it already, I'll probably just cut that bit out. Yeah, so this, I think all the encapsulating is done. I thought I'd done some off camera. I didn't, I lied. So I'm going to go in and file. I do that off camera though. And I come back once it's all done. That's the one I'm just showing you that I did have to go back in after to make that apex a little bit bigger. And I haven't filed that one. I didn't file that one straight away because it was still wet. I used my buffer to buff them out. This is my Melody Susie nail drill. And I've got the really sharp drill bit, because I am going to be making a hole in my nail to put a charm in it. Really cute. I did have the nail drill on a little bit. I had it on way too low, so I had to keep it stops like right there. So I have to keep turning it up because I'm still getting used to it. I should have known really that it's acrylic, it needs to be on quite high. And it stopped again. It is a really good drill, by the way. I just had it on super low. I think it's their Stacy drill. It's the pink one. So cute. And it's so tiny. It fits on my desk perfectly. So I'm just filing over the top just to make sure that there's no like little bits of acrylic and plastic from that hole that I made. And I'm just making it a little bit bigger just to make sure that the charm that I'm putting on, well, dangling down, it can move around freely. I don't want it to be too tight to the point where it can't move around. These are a nightmare to put on because I have to open up the little clasp with pliers. They're not like fully closed. I just have to open them up, so I do it off camera. Yeah, so that's on. I probably should have top coated before doing that, and I didn't even think. And then I use a matte top coat. This is just a cheap matte top coat, you know, it's nothing expensive, just a cheap one. You know, I'm just doing it on myself, so I don't need anything too posh. And I take them straight off anyway, so I'm not gonna buy stupidly expensive things just because I'm doing it on myself and I'm taking them off. When I used to do clients, I didn't use any of this. Most of my stuff was gelish, like my polishes. Yeah, so I will let you watch this boring bit of me top coating. Actually, I know some people really like the top coat because it really brings it to life. But some people just think it's a bit boring. But like I said, I'm doing everything on camera well, I say everything, that's a massive lie. Definitely didn't do everything on camera. I'm lying. Yeah, so that is, I just love the matte. Those rose gold hearts, the camera just doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. They are all matte. Every single nail is matte but I have got cuticle oil on bits of it, so those bits might be a bit shiny. Yeah, I'm just showing you the side view of the nails. It was quite hard to get that in, really. Yeah, so that is those. This is why I don't usually like those kind of C-curve nails, but I do like these ones. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and please leave me a like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!